morning.
Good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching us. We're here today at Brockadale Nature Reserve, which is in the Went Valley in Yorkshire. So it's a fairly local one to us.
It's actually a national nature reserve and a site of special scientific interest, which I'll tell you a bit more about later on.
So yeah, a fairly short walk this one for us, I think, but yeah, we'll take you on with us.
It's a very popular spot here for the local people, but there are a lot of these information boards around, so if you don't know much about the area, there's a lot of information here. So this one in particular just talks about how Brockadale was created at the end of the last ice age from the water melting that cut a narrow valley into the limestone. The main interest in Brockadale is the wildlife, so there are more than 320 species of plant, 450 species of moth, which I didn't really know existed.
I didn't know there were that many moths.
No. 30 species of butterfly and 40 species of breeding bird here. And there's always something different in every season you come in. There's never kind of a boring season here. There's always something new to look at. We do bring our camera quite often to try and take photos of the birds of prey. However, they're never out when we bring the camera. So we might be able to hear them, we might be able to spot them from afar. We haven't bought our camera this time, so you never know, we might be lucky. But yeah, loads of wildlife. There's actually some really rare things here as well. One instance is there's a really rare and very small snail. This is the only place in Yorkshire that it lives. So you never know, we might come across that today. So when I moved to Yorkshire a few years ago, I don't know, it's like a myth that you have to travel ages to get anywhere nice with good views. So when I came here, it's so close to where we live, and this was one of those wow moments I had when I lived here. This view is absolutely stunning, and every season it's something different. There's also sometimes Highland cows down in the valley as well, which are lovely.
One we just spotted.
Yeah, we've already seen loads of birds, which is what I said, we haven't got our camera with us. So, but yeah, this view is one of my favourites in the area, and it always just takes my breath a little bit. And there's a nice seat here that was donated by somebody that you can sit and enjoy the view at. So yeah, one of my favourite places around here. Set up whatever with it.
Big camp now.
Yeah.
Sit and see what we see. Steady. Steady.
The transition.
Hey. Go on then. Don't slip back, otherwise you're in mud. So we're in the wooded side now of the walk. It's just a circular walk. Yeah, when it's in full leaf it's absolutely stunning, this bit of woodland, but it's mad to think that 15,000 years ago this whole place was under a mile thick of ice during the last ice age. And yeah, it's ground its way away through the limestone. And yeah, I left this beautiful place for us to explore. Stunning, peaceful, quiet. Just heard birds tweeting away. We've heard a woodpecker, haven't we?
Yeah,
knocking about somewhere. But
find him, but we can hear him.
yeah, can we actually see him? Yeah, lovely.
Going back to my tiny snail, it says you can find common lizards, grass snakes and spiders, but we won't talk about them. And an extremely rare and tiny snail called the Brockadale
Hang on,
Nature
we're going to have to duck under this.
Hazard.
Go on.
Limbo. You can step over your legs.
One good thing about Brockadale, it's fairly untouched
Yeah.
and unmanaged, but anyway, yeah, sorry, go on.
Brockadale cylindrical. If you know anything about snails in the comments, and I've said that wrong, please let me know. Extremely rare and tiny snail found nowhere else in Yorkshire. But it does say also, look for the blue flash of kingfishers along the river, which is one of my favourites. I've only ever seen a flashed one once.
So, everyone loves a kingfisher.
So I'd love to see a kingfisher just sat, that would be great. Hot pink of bullfinches and residents such as the green and great spotted woodpecker, so it is likely that it was a woodpecker, tawny owls,
Well, I've seen an owl here before.
nuthatch and long-tailed tit, joined by breeding chiffchaff, willow warbler, blackcap and whitethroat
All
in
the
the
birds.
spring.
Basically, this is where Bill Oddie comes for an holiday, innit?
Yeah. Thing is, you always hear loads, don't you? But you never
You
see anything.
can never see him.
But if you are like a bird spotter or a nature enthusiast,
Bring your binoculars.
yeah, it'd be a lovely place to come. We saw a bird of prey, we don't really know what it was, do we?
You're a kestrel,
Kestrel,
weren't you?
maybe.
Yeah, kestrel.
And lots of people come, don't they, looking for, is it red kites?
Yeah,
Than people were talking about last time?
yeah. You can see the old kite knocking about around here.
You're
Yeah.
probably better at that if you know more about the things than we do.
Yeah.
I want to get a book of
You need
birds
a, you
on it.
need a book, yeah, that's what you need. Then you can cross them off, tick them off every time you see one. But
But yeah, you can hear it, can't you? You can hear the amount of wildlife that's
yeah,
here.
of course you can.
It's almost like buzzing with.
It's not bad, especially with it being winter and all. Obviously in summer, you get more species out. Well, everything explodes, doesn't it, with nature, so yeah, we'll have to come back here in summer and
Yeah, we'll do a comparison.
take you on a tour in summer when everything's in full leaf and all flowers are out, and see if we can see any birds. Just start spitting. The blossoms coming out. Spring cannot be far away. See how old this gate is. Look, it's very well warm. Squeeze in. Donkey over there and all. Two donkeys. Yeah, we're in the village of Kirk, Smeaton, which squeeze through there. Watch out for donkeys. Got this lovely Church of St Peter, I think it's called, which is a, well, they're not 100% certain of when it is because there's an arch in there from which dates around 1160, but it actually looks a much more modern church than what that is, so they're not 100% certain of how old it is, but yeah, it's a lovely little church nonetheless. It's actually made of the same sandstone, it is sandstone, isn't it?
Limestone.
Limestone that Brockadale's forged out of, so yeah, nice little church.
Grade 2 listed building, I think.
Grade 2 listed building, I've just been reliably informed. So yeah, lovely. Here we are, sat at the side of the River Went. And many of childhood days in this river. It's only a little baby one. It starts at Featherstone, Pontefract way out. It ends up in the River Don. It's only about 16 mile long. But yeah, always had a paddle in there in summer when we were kids.
Such a beautiful little spot though, isn't it? With the willow trees in the summer.
You noticed there's actually some leaves on them.
Yeah. Well, it's spring, isn't it?
Greenery is coming. Greenery is coming. No, it's not spring yet, is it? Well no, it's not.
It is in my head.
I wish it was, but it's not. But well, yeah, just sat here for 5 minutes, taking way to 5 feet, and then we've got to return leg back to the car. Yeah, enjoyable walk so far.
Yeah, the route's basically like one sort of long, thin loop, isn't it? So you
Yeah,
go
it's like
down
an
the
oval.
bottom. So we're at the other end now, and then we go back up the tops, back to the car.
Yeah, so we crossed over at River Went down that end. Oh, just crossed over at River Went here on this bridge, and now we're on the return leg. So yeah, we'll catch back up with you in a bit. So here we are, sat on a outcrop of the magnesium. What is it?
Magnesium limestone.
Magnesium limestone.
This is what the church was made of.
Yeah, amazing really that water has the power to erode stuff like this, but clearly it does. Clearly it happens. But yeah, we're nearly back at the car now, so I think we'll end the video here because we've got a stunning view over Brockadale.
So you can see the valley that we've walked out all the way, one end to the other from here.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll leave it there and we'll catch you on the next one.